What's going on, everyone? Today we are reacting to a very interesting video. 4 words that women say right when they are actually playing you or about to. Let's see.
Hi guys. Most men don't get used because women outthink them. They get used because they ignore the words that expose her entire game that she's trying to play. By the end of this video, you'll know the 4 words women use before they drain you. And more importantly, you'll know how to flip each and every single one back into your control. And if you're ready to stop reacting and start leading, grab my book Attraction Secrets. The link is in the description. Now let's get into it. Most men think manipulation always shows up in actions, games, silence, mixed signals. But the truth is, it hides in language, because language is influence, and whoever shapes the meaning controls the dynamic. Psychologists call this linguistic framing. One phrase can change how you feel before you even realize it. Women understand this instinctively, because when she controls the words, she controls the emotion that follows. It's not what she says, it's what it triggers. Once you start recognizing the language patterns that reveal intention, you'll stop hearing what she's saying and start reading what she's signaling, and that's when everything changes. Number 1, busy. Busy is not about time, it's about control. When she keeps saying, I've just been so busy, it's not her schedule, it's her screening process. She's testing how much effort you'll invest with zero reward. Now, a lot of guys hear busy and think, if I wait, she'll make time. But
Fuck no. And here's the thing. It's not that you can't have busy time and family things and real life things going on. But let's keep it a buck. 99% of people are doing the traditional regular way, and that's the old way of life, right? There's only a few people that actually go out and go after their dreams and, have the best life ever, right? So if you mean to tell me that you too busy with this little device, but this is the 17, so this big as shit, low key, but it's in your pocket, you can't text a motherfucker like, hey, I gotta do this, but we can chat this time or this and that. You know what I'm saying? Communication is key, right?
that's not what's happening here. She's seeing if you'll stay patient when she's inconsistent, because patience to her equals submission. She's conditioning you through intermittent attention. This was proven decades ago by behavioral scientist B.F. Skinner. Unpredictable rewards create the strongest pursuit. You text, she delays, then replies just long enough to
That is so annoying too, bro. You ever talking to somebody, whether you're a dude or a shorty, and they literally just texted you and you just responded not even 5 minutes later, maybe like literally a minute, and then boom, they text you back 40 minutes later, I'm good. Goodbye, I am good. You text me, hey, what you up to, trying to like set a link, and then out of nowhere you just gone for 40 minutes. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Reset your hope, and your brain lights up like you won something when you didn't. This is training. She's conditioning you to chase absence. Here's how you shift it. You don't confront her, you don't explain, you just stop showing up, because silence creates the same tension she tried to control. When she realizes she can't provoke a reaction, her busy narrative collapses. Suddenly her schedule clears up, because the man who doesn't compete for her time is the one she starts competing for. Number 2, maybe. Maybe is the softest cage a woman will ever put you in. It's not a yes, it's not a no, it's a hold. When she says maybe,
Don't let, bro, anytime a shorty has told me, oh, maybe, I'm like, I don't do maybes. Come correct or leave me alone. That ass. I do not care. I do not care. I don't care how attractive, bad, how much, you know what I'm saying, you got. I'm good. I'm good. No maybes. We grown adults. Yes or no. I'm not gonna be hurt. I'm gonna get over it. Literally. Stop doing that shit.
I'll let you know. She's keeping you available while she checks her other options. This is basically control. She's gauging if you'll stay accessible without direction. She wants to see if your self-respect bends when her attention disappears. You ask her out, she says, maybe. You wait. She posts a story in another.
Fuck you mean maybe, bitch? What the fuck? That's a flat out no, bro. Especially what you about to say.
Man's car. A lot of guys think silence is
do that
being
a lot.
nice. They think it's polite. They think waiting shows interest, but waiting shows weakness. Here's how you correct this. Treat maybe as no, not with attitude, but with certainty. Because when you act like your time is limited, because it is, she's forced to treat it like it matters. And the second she realizes she can't stall you, she either commits or she loses you. Both outcomes return your power. Number 3, friend. Friend is not a connection, it's demotion. When she calls you a good friend, she's not being nice, she's labeling your position. Women categorize men the moment they meet them. Dominant, provider, placeholder, emotional outlet. Friend means resource without reward. You become her emotional outlet.
That's the bar. And it's not like you can't have friends in this world, because it can get lonely, it can get very hard and difficult. but you need to have a equal reciprocation of love, of abundance, of happiness, of connection, not just all one sided, bro. I'm not a wallet. I'm not your therapist. Like the fuck?
without any physical or emotional reciprocity. She gets validation,
Yep.
comfort, and attention, and you get drained. But
For
that's not a
real.
true friendship. And it happens
Mm-hmm.
because you trained her to expect access without consequence. She
Mm.
knows you'll answer, she knows you'll listen, and she knows you'll stay. Here's how you flip it: you remove access. You're not doing this to punish her, but you're doing it to reset the dynamic. When she feels
Mm-hmm.
your absence, her body reads it as a loss. Loss triggers evaluation. She either upgrades how she treats you or she disappears completely. Both are 100% win because the man who withdraws attention from manipulation always comes back stronger. Number
Bars. That's a fact, bro. Come on now. She's spitting facts.
4, soon. Soon sounds like interest, but it's
Mm.
avoidance. It's her way of keeping you attached to a future that never arrives. We'll
Literally
hang out
run.
soon. I'll text you soon. I'll be ready soon. She's pacifying you. This is what's called temporal delay reinforcement, promising future rewards so you ignore the present neglect. And most men fall for it constantly because hope feels productive. But hope without proof is a trap. If a woman truly wants to see you, there is no soon. There's a plan. So when she uses
Facts. If a shorty likes you, even us dudes, if we like you or interested, we will make the time, effort, show up, pay for this, pay for that. If we like you, if we are interested, and that's just how it is. And shorties out here will be like, I'm gonna buy my man this or that and this, that, and the third. Little things. You only gotta spend it is $15. We like, oh my god, where you been? Shit, you buying me dinner? Word. Pull out the ring real quick.
that word, step back immediately because this is where you have to draw boundaries because boundaries reveal truth faster than words can. When she
Yep.
realizes that she can't delay you into submission, she has two options: step up or disappear. Either one
Facts.
exposes her true intentions, and once you know
Literally.
that, you stop being confused. Listen very carefully because this is where most men fail. Women don't reveal their motives, they reveal them in single words: busy, maybe, friend, soon, in like long paragraphs. They aren't casual phrases, they're indicators of leverage. Each one tells you where she thinks your value stands. The man who reacts loses ground, but the man who observes,
Facts.
adjusts, and maintains composure gains it. A woman doesn't respect the man who chases clarity. She respects the man who already has it. That's the shift from
Bars.
emotional dependency to full control. And once you feel it, you'll never fall for manipulation again. Here's what I want you to remember.
That's the bar though. But I also want to say this that she didn't really fully mention, I would say, is that people that respect your boundaries, they're not gonna try to slither away like a little snake to get what they want. They're gonna respect it, reciprocate, and show up as you're asserting and setting the dynamic and tone on your half so they can also do the same. What are their boundaries and what are yours, and find that equal ground. We're losing sense of common sense and common ground. That is a common denominator of common ground being thrown out the window, especially common sense. Putting your ego on a pedestal, except thinking that, oh, my ego is a place of love and this is what I deserve, this, that, and the third. Anything from ego is just a ticking bomb waiting to explode. For real.
Power is not in what you say back. It's in what you no longer feel you have to respond to. Because when you stop reacting to weak, mediocre language, you start controlling the interaction. That's when women start adjusting to you. That's when uncertainty turns into pursuit. And that's what gives you your full control. If you're ready to master that transition, to move from reacting to commanding, grab my book, Attraction Secrets. It breaks.
Shout out to her though. I agree with a lot of things that she said. And I feel like a lot of edits are just to keep the fucking, you know, how the attention span of TikTokification has really done to the generation and people in general. So I understand why her video format is this. And I kind of find it interesting that she even used the tarot card of, like, you know, hidden agendas. And that's like certain tools and things that you can actually use that can help you. But it's like, don't become so reliant and reluctant onto something externally. You know, you got to come from that internal space. But at the end of the day, bro, deal with people, whether you're a man or a woman watching this, deal with people who value you, who respect you, who like or love you and appreciate you. That's it. Looks are not everything. They get you in the door because that's like the first thing that everything of everyone can see is the looks. even if they're in astrology, even if they're into tarot, even if they understand how to read energy, the first thing you can see is your visual 3D of seeing, so the physical looks of somebody. But that does not mean the end all be all, bro. There are some people who look attractive but have no substance, have no values, have no principles, have no self-respect, or even know how to love another person. So it's like that don't get you all the way in. And I want to iterate that into every single video, that deal with people that choose you. And it's okay to have that want or desire as a human to connect, because we as humans crave connections. That's okay. Stop trying to be all this nonchalant, did that, and the third, think you a tough solo dolo all the time. You're going to crash and burn out and never be found and never have a good life, especially in the new world we're coming into. You got to learn how to do both parts, be in your own, but also know how to connect and network, or the extrovert energy that we're stepping into. So that's just a little breakdown. I agree with a lot of things she said, if not everything. And shout out to her, great video. She knows exactly what she's talking about. And somebody just said right here, nobody is that busy. Women make time for who they want to make time for. And that's the thing. I'm going to close it off like this. No matter what, man or woman, how busy your life is, your career, your goals, your dreams, this, that, and the third. Like, there are some men out here that have businesses and they still make time, or they try to make time for their family, their lover, their romantic interest, their kids, this, that, and the third. It's like having a balance of everything. Because if you focus too much on one thing, you're missing out on everything else. So you're not going to be very fulfilling, and then you might come to things that you might regret, that you wish you would have done differently, right? So that's all. Shout out to her, though. I will see y'all in the next one. Have a beautiful rest of your day, your night, wherever you are. Thank you for watching this video. Comment down below if you would like me to react to more of her videos, because she has almost 420,000, and I really much am interested to see what else she has to say. You know what I'm saying? So let me know if there's some things that you would like for me to see from her, or any other person that you would want me to react to. I want to step outside of just reaction. I'm kind of doing this as like a little bit of setting the foundation of my 2 cents, and the deeper level of that I'm going to take it more with using reactions and without them. You feel me? So have a good rest of your day, though. Take it easy. Stay blessed, and peace.